Peace. What's the word? What's happening, everybody? Give everybody about 2, 3 minutes to tap in with the kid before we start building on the subject matter for the day, man. I only got about 30, 35 minutes to chop it up with y'all, man. It's going to be one of those quick builds, but y'all know what it is, man. We're going to get this build out the way, man. But what's the word? Let me know how y'all living and feeling on this wonderful Monday. Talk to me before I start talking to y'all, man. We back at it. We back in the building, man. We ready to build on something that's very important, a sensitive topic to me. So y'all already know I might get a little passionate about this subject matter, but it is what it is, man. Curious to I'm curious to see how y'all feel in regards to this. But y'all know how I feel because I'm one of the ones that's actually pursuing the passion. So we definitely gonna build, man. But what's the word, man? How y'all living and feeling? Give y'all time to populate the chat, man. Talk to me. Let me know a little bit. Let me know a little something. It's getting cold on my side of town, man, but it's about that time of the year, so y'all know what it is. So how y'all holding up? How y'all feeling, man? What's the word, man? Y'all see we got some serious things to discuss today, man. We're gonna get serious. Tremaine, peace, what's happening? Cash Mob, peace, what's happening? Hey, shout out to my folks in Cali for sure. Much respect, much love. Montel, peace, what's happening? What's the word? How we living and feeling? Ricky, peace, what's happening? What's the word? Oh yeah, Montel, it's getting real in the field over here in St. Louis, man. We getting cold. It's getting cold. Definitely getting cold. Nah, Montel, everything is peace, man. Everything is good. Appreciate you asking. Kurt, peace. What's happening? Oh, for sure. A lot of times, man, I feel like when it comes to pursuing dreams, pursuing passions, I feel like when it comes to men, you know, our dreams and our passions get overlooked. People don't really care about us following our dreams for real. So I feel like it's time to discuss that. We supposed to just go chase the bag, as they say. We supposed to just do that. When it comes to providing for families and things like that, man, we supposed to overlook our dreams and passions, and we supposed to just go where the money is at. Like we can't generate money by following a passion. I'm getting tired of that notion. I'm getting tired of that type of ideology being thrown out here, man. I'm always going to encourage my brothers to follow their passion, follow their dream. If you passionate about something, you cannot lose, and you will be able to provide for your family, man. If you passionate about something, I guarantee you passionate about something, man. You love what you do. There's no way that you will fail. No possible way that you will fail, man. No possible way. So why would I not encourage you to follow that passion? But again, when it comes to black people, when it comes to us, man, that be the topic. That be the conversation. Don't follow your passion. It ain't no money in that. They got us chasing all this money, man. And money, we ain't even gonna get into the metaphysical aspect of what money really is. We ain't even gonna get that deep. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get deep like that, man. But when you love what you do, for one, your mindset is gonna shift. So when you love what you do, man, that you are going to develop a positive mindset just off of the strength of that love. When you develop that positive mindset, this money that we speak of is going to come to you naturally. So there's no way that you can lose doing what you want to do. The only way that you can lose is if you allow yourself to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on you at that point. If you love what you do and you passionate about it, man, and you focusing on mastering that craft, and you hire the right people to take care of the business side, because that's where we fail a lot. We don't know how to handle the business side, the technical side of things, and that's how we end up taking these L's in business. But if we got the right people in our corner that help us take care of that aspect, man, you can't lose. You can't lose. Lindell, peace, what's happening? We got to stop letting everybody else follow their dreams and, manifest their dreams and things like that, man. While we sit around taking unnecessary abuse and discrimination from this corporate system that wasn't designed for us. No, in order for us to create our own system, we got to follow our dreams and we got to follow our passions. It's the only way we're going to separate ourselves. That's the only way we're going to create a system for ourselves if we start doing our own things. And the only way we're going to do our own things if we have things that we passionate about and we pursue that passion. So that's why I'm always telling brothers, man, do what you love to do, man. Follow that passion. I don't care what it is. Whatever you interested in, especially in 2022, there's a way to generate some wealth by following that. There is a way to generate wealth, you know what I'm saying, by pursuing that passion. pursuing that desire. There's a way to capitalize off of it, man. In 2022, going into 2023, you know what I'm saying? So it's just too many. It's too many ways to execute a plan, man, and generate some wealth by following or pursuing that passion. It's too many ways. Too many ways. I'm not just about to do something. I'm not just about to do something because there's money in it. If that comes at the expense of my happiness and peace, why would I do that? Because then if I just go do something that's generating money, that's bringing me in a lot of money, but I'm not at peace, I'm angry all the time, I'm frustrated, that's not going to go well for anybody. That's not going to go well for me. That's not going to go well for the people around me, because I'm going to be in a bad mood 24/7. Yeah, I'm making the money, but I'm not able to enjoy it because I'm unhappy. Listen, man, our peace and happiness and all that type of good stuff, man, that matters, man. That matters more than this bag that everybody be talking about. I know plenty of people that got the bag. They ain't even got to chase the bag. I know plenty of people that got the bag and they still unhappy. And I know plenty of people who don't necessarily have this so-called bag, but they very happy. They very peaceful. You know, they centered, they balanced, because they are doing exactly what they want to do with their lives. See, that's freedom. That's real freedom to me. I'm not about to become a slave to a green piece of paper. I'm not about to become a slave to a bank account. I'm not about to become a slave to a certain amount of money, to an income stream. I'm not about to become a slave to that, man. I'm not about to become a slave to that, man. You're not about to have me slaving, you know, like that, $1 million slave. I'm not about to become a 6-figure slave. Yeah, y'all paying me well, but I got to do X, Y, and Z for you. You know, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to generate my own wealth doing what it is that I want to do on my own type of time. Flat out, man. That's how we got to operate, especially as black men. We should be sick and tired of generating wealth for these other folks that don't really care about us at the end of the day. We should be tired of that by now, man. We got to get it out the mud, man. So we got to put some things into motion that we are passionate about, build it from the ground up, and see where it goes. See where it goes, man. We got to do that more. We got to do more of that, for real. Dread Mike, peace. What's happening? Akuma, what's happening? A-Shep, peace. Ricky, exactly. And you ain't even got to chase that greatness. Just activate it. You know what I'm saying? Activate that greatness. That greatness is already within you. All we got to do is activate it. Give yourself permission to be great. And that's what a lot of us are not doing. You know, we're not giving ourselves permission to be great. We giving ourselves permission to make money for these white folks, Asian folks, Arabs, all these people. We ain't giving ourselves permission to build for our own. That's what we got to do, man. Give yourself permission to be great and give yourself permission to generate wealth your own way. That's what you got to do. That's what we got. That's what we got to do, man. We making everybody else rich, but we not making ourselves rich. Brothers out here working 3, 4, 5 jobs. You know what I'm saying? For these folks that don't care about you at all, got to ask for permission to be off. You know, might lose your job because you asking for permission to be off. Stuff like that, man. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that, man. We need to be the sole controllers of our universe. One of the ways to be the sole controller of your universe is ownership. Ownership. Dread Mike, exactly. When you chasing anything, you chasing something because it's running away from you. You ain't got to chase something that's standing still. You ain't got to chase something that's within you. You know, you only chasing something because it's running away. Hence the word chase. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason you feel like you got to chase something is because it's running away from you. We ain't got to chase anything that's within us, man. Like, for real. Successful melanated, peace, what's happening? Antonio, my brother, peace. Serpent, peace, what's happening? Bathing soul, peace. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the born day was righteous, man. You know, I did me a little float pod, man. That was real therapeutic, man. You just sit up in a tub filled with water, like filled with thousands of pounds of Epsom salt, and you just floating in that joint. Relaxation to the max, man, and it helped your joints and all that, man. Very peaceful experience, man. Damba Nagasi, peace, what's happening? Deshaun, peace, appreciate it, for sure. For sure. Magic Realms, peace, what's happening? Hey, a bathing soul, I'm telling you, therapeutic. I recommend everybody do that. You know, you gotta invest in your body out here. You know what I'm saying? Invest in your health, invest in your fitness. You know, so we got to make those investments, man. So that's what I'm That's what I'm striving to do. I put in the work in the gym, but I got to do more. I got to do more things like that, man, in regards to self-care, man. I got to acupuncture, you know what I'm saying? The float pods, all that good stuff, man. Hey, all that, man, for sure. But hey, man, I'm encouraging my brothers to pursue their passions out here, man. Whatever you love to do, put a plan into motion to do it and earn a living doing it. I challenge all my brothers to do that. I challenge all my brothers to do that. I challenge all my brothers, man. Find something you love to do and put a plan into motion to earn a living doing it. Serpent, what you say? How can we follow our passion if we have nothing? What are the steps, man? Serpent, the first thing, shift the perception. You have something. You most definitely have something. You have a mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a mind. So when you have a mind, you already have something. Now what you got to do is just start asking yourself questions. So if you feel like you don't know what your purpose is, know what you're passionate about, know what you're interested in, all of this good stuff, then you got to start asking yourself questions. You have a mind, you got to feed that mind some powerful questions. You got to start asking yourself, man, what is it that I love to do? What is it that I would do even if I wasn't getting paid to do it? You got to repetitively ask yourself these questions. When you start asking yourself these questions repetitively or repeatedly, then guess what you're going to do? Your mind going to start giving you some signs. Your mind going to start giving you some answers through dreams, through visions, things like that. So you just got to start asking yourself questions. Use that mind to your advantage. So we don't never say we don't have nothing. We definitely have something. You have the ability to type that question, meaning that you have a mind. So you have something to work with. You just got to feed that mind and ask that mind the right questions. Ask yourself, hey man, what am I passionate about? What is something that I love to do? What is something that I'm interested in? What is something that I'm interested about? What is something that I want to learn more about? Ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself these questions, man, until you get the answers. Because I guarantee you, you will find some answers, man. You will find some answers. Like them answers is gonna come to you. So you just gotta ask yourself the right questions. If you feel like, man, I don't know what I'm passionate about, or I may be passionate in so many things that I don't know how to choose one. You know what I'm saying? Or I may be passionate about something and I don't know which direction to take. Hey, you the best knower of self. The mind is all wise and intelligent. Ask your questions. We got to stop sleeping on the power of the mind. Ask that mind, ask the mental questions, and it will give you some answers. It will point you in a direction. Lindell, for sure. And unfortunately, it's because maybe some of these sisters come across these brothers when they are in the when their business is in its infant stage. When it's not generating a lot of money. They a lot of times, some of these women, because not all of them rock like this, but some of the women, they want to see you when you done already made it. They want to see you when your business is thriving and worth 6 figures and worth 1 million or whatever the case may be. A lot of people don't want to rock with you in the beginning. And this ain't even just female. This is people in general, family members. All of these people, man, you know how I go. When you drop some knowledge on some folks, let them know your plan. A lot of people sleep on you in the beginning. A lot of people, your own family members, they gonna sleep on you in the beginning. They gonna doubt you. They gonna be like, man, I don't know if that's a good idea. And then when you make it to the top, they gonna act like they always believed in you. So yeah, we got some women like that, but that's people in general. If you come across, man, if you got an idea and this idea goes against the status quo and it's something that's under the radar and you present that to 10 people, man, hey, 8 out of that 10, they may sleep on you. They may say, man, I don't know about that. I don't know if I pursue that. Man, why would you do something like that? That ain't gonna make you a lot of money. Or whatever the case may be, they gonna find a way to hate on and that's people in general. But when you make it to the top, they gonna act like they always believed in you. They gonna act like they always knew that you would do that. Y'all know how I go. Y'all know the type of people we talking about. Outcast, you say I'm interested in science, technology, and business. And we need that. We need that. So we got to get specific with the science and technology. What's your niche? What part of science are you interested in? What branch of science is your favorite? And from a technological standpoint, what branch of technology is your favorite? You know what I'm saying? So we got to get down to the nitty gritty. Successful melanated for sure. Definitely isolate. That's the way that you, hey, that's the way that you get all type of answers, man. I'm telling you, man. Meditation is key. That's how you tap into the subconscious consciously. That's when you take it to another level, man. When you able to tap into the subconscious mind consciously. Bathing soul, I was just gonna bring that up. I haven't done that, but I'm definitely gonna tap into that in the future. Most definitely. Most definitely. But yeah, for sure. I see all my brothers talking about what they own. No, Jared Mike for sure. Y'all already know we be talking about making money work for you, man. Make everything work for you. Make your money work for you. Make your mind work for you. I mean, man, that's just make your body work for you. Again, man, you make everything work for you. You always want to work smarter and not harder. So use everything to your advantage and make everything work for you. You know what I'm saying? Make the knowledge that you acquire work for you, because that's another form of currency. Just don't sit on some knowledge. Make it work for you, man. You learned it for a reason. Put it into motion. That's making it work for you, for sure. Hey, Shep, man. Hey, tell me about it. Procrastination is one of my biggest problems. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I got to get to it, man, because at the end of the day, man, if we don't push ourselves, then it's not gonna get done. We gotta push ourselves, man. We gotta do that. We gotta make these things happen. Hey, tap into your ancestors, man. Your ancestors, they did many things. A lot of times in Western society, we gotta understand sometimes who we be getting advice from. Unfortunately, a lot of these, when you read a lot of business books written by a lot of white folks and some black folks, they tell you to focus on one thing, find your niche, things like that. Hey, but when you start studying our ancestors, man, they were many things. We had plenty of ancestors that you might have had one dude that was a poet, a physician, a philosopher, man, you know what I'm saying, a herbalist, a historian, all in one. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if we tap in, we can do whatever it is that we want to do. Moni Peace, what's happening? If we tap in, we can do whatever we want to do. We can do all of that. You could do art, graphic design, writing. You could do all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of it is connected. You don't necessarily have to master one thing. We can master many things. See, they didn't told you. They didn't told you, jack of all trades, master of none. Nah, we can master several things because we have ancestors as proof that have done that. They mastered several subjects. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I ain't never placing a limit on the things that I can master. You know what I'm saying? I know I could do several things and, you know what I'm saying, several things at once and master them joints. Y'all already know. Andre and Mike for sure. And the crazy thing about it is that they call it a struggle man. And that's interesting because a lot of times when we pursuing our passion, we don't even view, man, we ain't even struggling, we build it. You got to think about it, man. You call it like struggling versus building. It's funny that they call it struggling when we in the beginning stages of building a business, right? That's funny because it's building. If you got some people working on a crib, working on a house, right? We not finna refer to those that are working on the actual house or building the actual house. We're not about to say these are our strugglers. Like, nah, these are the dudes that's building. These are construction workers. They building. That's all that we doing. We building. We the construction workers, man. We building. We building that house. We building that dream. We building it. We building our reality. So we ain't struggling. We build it. And we know how the process go in the beginning. It's gonna be a lot of work ahead of us, but we keep on building, and then after years of building, now we got this fancy crib that we've been working on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even view it as struggling. It's building, and we loving the process because we know what the end about to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what the finished product gonna look like. But I just think that's funny that it's called struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's funny. They call it struggling. Like, I definitely find that funny, man. It's struggling when you in the beginning stages of building. in regards to your dreams and a business and things like that, because you might not financially be at a certain number. Hey, are you struggling? Like, nah, I'm building. Like, I know what I'm striving towards. I know what I'm about. I know where I'm about to end up. I'm enjoying this process, man. Brick by brick, brick by brick. Instead of us moving into somebody's house that was already built, we building our own. That's the difference. I'm not moving into something that was already built. I'm building my own. So that process gonna take a little bit longer. You able to just move right in. You know what I'm saying? You moving right into a crib. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you know what? I'm not moving in the crib. I don't like how these cribs are. I don't like the layout of none of these cribs that's already built. So let me build my own the way that I want. You know, that's the difference. I want to build a crib and I want it to look how I want it to look. So that's gonna take a little bit longer. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's all good. It's gonna turn out right and exact because I'm built. Outcast for sure, man. I got several books breaking down Blacks in Science by Ivan Van Sertima is one of my favorite ones. Robin Walker, I believe, has some great books in regards to that. Big Black, you say, is a passion for something, always a long-term destination. 100%. Yes. Yes, sir. 100%. Again, like I said, if you're passionate about something, there's no way you can fail at it. And it's definitely long-term. When you look at most of these people that we work for, you know what I'm saying? When you look at most of these corporations, most of these people that be on the Forbes list, all of these individuals, it started with a passion, a strong desire to learn something, to do something. You know what I'm saying? And then once you execute a plan and put it into motion, now you're generating wealth and now you can pursue other things. So it's always, definitely always a long-term destination. And I don't even care what the passion is, because in 2022, man, you can make it doing anything, literally. And it ain't even that complicated. All you got to do is start putting the things into motion. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's always a long-term destination, especially in these days. Successful melanated for sure. Never start with a finished product. Never. Dread Mike, you already know. You know that's my field. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for sure. You can't, if you can't enjoy the money for one, a lot of that money that you making, a lot of that wealth that you generate is gonna go toward doctor bills because you always sick. You know what I'm saying? So that's no good. That's no fun. You wasting it. Not only are you gonna have to waste that money on all these doctor bills, I shouldn't say wasted because hey, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to dedicate all that money to doctor bills and things like that. Then you can't even enjoy it still because now you're sick. So now all your money going to the doctor, and then when it ain't going to the doctor, you still can't enjoy it because you don't never feel good. Kuma for sure, and he kept on grinding, kept grinding. Hey, I had the same story. I didn't make my freshman team for basketball, and I was known in the community as a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a garbage little tryout that we had, and I ain't make it. It was on some, you know what I'm saying, some favoritism nonsense. So I got one of the same stories as dude. As far as that, I ain't turned out to be no Michael Jordan, but y'all know what I'm saying. I kept on grinding. I ain't dropped my head down and just give up on life. Kingra for sure. And that's why I'm trying to be a living example, man. Pursue that passion, follow that dream. It's only gonna, hey, listen, you can only elevate when you do that. Terenzo, peace, what's happening? D Monty, man, I'm trying to tell, man, dude, I just seen dudes stop they grind, not even they stop the grind. They won't pursue the dream or the passion for a lot of reasons, you know, a lot of reasons, man. I even just from an upbringing standpoint, you know, because a dude is already programmed to be a provider and things like that. So if you a dude and you got you got other men in your life helping raising you or raising you at that point, and you start telling them, hey man, I'm interested in, I'm passionate about art. You know, I want to be an artist. Man, they finna shoot that down instantly. They about to tell you, man, ain't no money in that. Don't even pursue that. You need to go focus on something else that's gonna generate some money. You know what I'm saying? So we face a lot of that. We face a lot of that, man. Dudes will stop. the pursuit of anything quickly. And a lot of times, man, they put a halt to that when we are little, when we start expressing things that we want to do. If it don't generate money, we are already encouraged not to pursue it from the jump. From the jump. Lindell, you say, did you face any loopholes with opening your business? Nah, not for real. It wasn't even as hard or complicated as a lot of people make it out to be. You know, I'd say, yeah, no, I didn't really face any loopholes at all for real, man. I mean, it's a sacrifice, you know, financially, because again, you ain't getting no guaranteed paycheck. And really, that's an illusion too, because they could let you go at any moment. So I always believed in myself. I always believed I was good at what I do as far as training. You know, I was working in commercial gyms, you know, for 4 or 5 years before that. So I always kept a steady client base. And I wasn't even in those gyms that long because I used to work at the bank along with that. So I always believed in myself and knew that I could generate a decent clientele. So I didn't face any loopholes. It wasn't too hard to get everything approved, put everything in motion, the inspections, all of that. Wasn't none of that complicated. Big Black, well, there's the passion. That's the passion. Seeing your kids grow up. You would be surprised what you could do with that right there. You know what I'm saying? You would be surprised, fam. You'll be surprised at what you could do with that right there. That passion of seeing your kids grow up. That simple passion right there, man. You could do a lot with that. It's crazy. Oh, Dread Mike, I'm already here. I'm already here. Yeah, I definitely fool with that book. I got that book somewhere behind me, but that book definitely is peace. But yeah, man, you would be surprised, Big Black, man. You could, hey, listen. Like I said, I don't care what the passion is. I guarantee you, you can find some ways to monetize off that passion, man. Love what you do. So you would never have to work a day in your life. Y'all know the saying. Y'all know what I'm saying for sure, man. And that is right and exact, man. I never regret the decision that I made to do my own thing. Never regret it. And I always encourage everybody else to do it, man. I always encourage my people to do it, man. Anytime somebody come to me for advice, man, I'm gonna get down to, hey, what are you passionate about? What are you interested in? What do you feel like your purpose is? What do you enjoy doing the most? Like, these are the questions I'm gonna ask. I'm never gonna ask what makes the most money. Nah, we good. We good on that. We got enough people chasing this money, and you can see how unhappy the world is. We got enough people chasing that. You know what I'm saying? We activating peace. We activating greatness. We activating those things. We activating the elevation. You know what I'm saying? We activating all these things, man. That good orderly direction. That good orderly direction. We activating that, man. So that's what I'm gonna get to the bottom of when I'm chopping it up and building with somebody, man. What do you fool with the most, man? What do you enjoy? Again, where are your passions at? What you interested in? You know what I'm saying? When you studying something, when you thinking about subjects, what's your favorite subject? We gonna tap in like that. We gonna tap in like that. That's the way to tap in. We gonna get to the source, man. We gonna get to the source. We gonna get to the source of what brings you peace. Just imagine if all of us did what brought us peace for a living. Just imagine if all of us men, you know what I'm saying, did what brings us peace for a living, and we earned a nice living doing it. Just think how peaceful things would be. Just think. Just think, man. If more of us did what brought us peace or activated the peace within us, just think. Just think about it. Just think about it. Oh yeah, Ricky. I mean, not Ricky, but yeah, nah, Ricky, Ricky too. I love that book too. Yeah, that book. I got that book somewhere behind me also. Yeah, I got that book behind me somewhere. And shout out to Rest in Power to Reginald Lewis. But why should white guys have all the fun? Or why should white people have all the fun? Wait, I didn't forgot. Yeah, why should white guys have all the fun? Reginald Lewis. That's another good book. D, peace, what's happening? What's the word? But yeah, man, we got to tap in. Like that book said, why should white guys have all the fun? You know, that book is right and exact. The title alone, you know, why should white guys have all the fun, man? We about to have some of this fun too. Like I said, we built this country. We deserve all of this. You know what I'm saying? So they shouldn't be the only ones having fun out here. We gonna have fun. Like I said, we gonna do what brings us joy, peace, with all that type of stuff, man. We gonna do that too. We gonna have fun while we living too. They done sold us that pie in the sky type of situation. Made it feel like we gotta wait till we die. Nah, heaven is right here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like we finna activate our heaven on earth. This ain't nothing. This ain't a place you go when you die. Like, nah, that's a myth. That's a myth. That's a myth. That's a fairy tale. And they use that to enslave us, man. You can have your heaven right here on earth. There's plenty of people right now. They having their heaven while they are on earth. And they done told you you gotta wait till you die to get yours. You know what I'm saying? So nah. Nope. Nope. We good. We finna get our heaven. We finna activate our heaven right here on earth, man. Those are mindsets, mind states, things like that. Like straight up. Hey, Moni, you say you trying to get to that point. We gonna help y'all answer that, Peach Queen. What's happening? Moni, we gonna help you out. Forget all. Nope, we ain't trying to do anything. We just do it. See, that's what I'm saying. We gonna change that. We gonna change the perspective for you. Trying, eliminate that word. You know what I'm saying? When we just look how it sounds when we say we trying to do something. See, trying implies a struggle. Like I'm trying to do that. Like, nah, we're not even gonna feed that type of message to our subconscious. We're not saying we trying to do something. That implies I'm struggling. No, we're not struggling. We just doing it. So just eliminate trying. Say I'm getting to that point. Change it up. That's gonna help you tremendously. Instead of saying I'm trying to get to that point, say I'm getting to that point. I'm getting to that point on a daily basis, or I'm getting to that point on a weekly basis, whatever it is. But eliminate the word trying. Nope. We ain't trying to do anything. We getting to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting there one day at a time. I'm getting to that point one day at a time. Notice I ain't saying anything about trying, because like I said, that implies a struggling. We ain't struggling. We doing it. We elevating. We putting things into motion. We making moves. We doing what needs to be done. Trying, nah, that's dead. We don't try. We do. You know, so eliminate that. Trying to get getting to that point. Getting to that point. I'm getting there. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We gotta change the way we communicate with ourselves. And we gotta eliminate certain words. We gotta rephrase things. We gotta ask ourselves the right questions. Like that's how we gotta move. That's how we gotta operate. You know? Yeah, we gotta watch how we feed the mind. Like straight up. We gotta feed the mind differently, man. There's certain words we just gotta steer clear from, man. And trying is one of those words. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. We ain't trying. You ain't trying, Moni. You doing it. You getting there. And it's just a matter of time, man. That's it. But y'all, man, I did not have long to build today, man. I just wanted to get my point across in a quick and efficient manner. I think I did just that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all was able to take some jewels away from this short joint. But I got to head back up to this gym. Y'all know I'm always on the go, you know? So I got to put some things into motion, head up to this gym, drink me another smoothie, 2 smoothies a day, keep the doctors away, all that type of nonsense. I can't tell you last time I've been to the doctor, but y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So 2 smoothies a day, get your water in. Make sure you exercise, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to tap back in maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, so I can build a little bit longer. But I appreciate y'all tapping in for this short build. It was unexpected, but y'all know that's how I tend to roll. So I appreciate y'all. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of this Monday. I'm out. Y'all be easy. Peace.